Hello world! WayofTime here, bringing to you a new server play that we're working on. Here we are on a newly generated world and with a little bearded guy over here just skulking around. Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
He's very
Uh,
shy. So,
this is my bush. No! Well,
so this is KirinDave. You may know him from the Feed the Beast forums as a, pretty active person. I don't know. How active would you say you are?
uh, active to the point of perhaps detrimental to my career. I should post less.
Okay, so this is 1.5.1 world. You may notice or may not, depends on how observant you are. And this is on a mod pack that KirinDave himself made called Resonant Rise. And yeah, so what are the main things that you would say that would better emphasize the main points of the pack?
Sure. So, I talked about a little bit on my Resonant Rise beta testing series, which is exactly 2 videos thus far. Uh, it is here that this mod pack is I really respected Direwolf's pack. I think that actually not a lot of people give him credit for what he did. So I'm trying to do the same thing, but not so much with the exact same mods that Feed the Beast uses. There's so many awesome mods that I've never heard of in the Minecraft ecosystem because I was introduced through Technic and through Feed the Beast, and there's just so much more out there. So I wanted to try and make something that was a similar quality experience, but not the exact same mod. So if someone came along, they could play it and experience a really different Minecraft.
Mhm. So some of the main differences, well, let's talk about some of the similarities right now as it stands. Uh, I don't think she is on the server. Anyway, some of the similarities between the packs are some of the constants, such as industrial
Sure.
craft mainly for the, some energy net and generation as some of the other mods get ironed out, but there's
Yeah.
also a few new ones, such as MDO's Tinker's Construct, which I think adds, kind of similar to his Infitools, if you've ever seen it. Lots of tools. Lots and
Yeah.
lots of tools.
And even more than InfoTools.
Yeah, there's basically InfoTools adds pretty much a set of items that you can get, and I think maybe he textured each one individually, but maybe he did it for the same this one. I don't know too much about that, but adds custom tools and also gives you lovely books that you can actually learn while inside the game, so you don't need to visit as many wikis.
Yeah. Similarly, we have his Natura mod. You can see over here where I'm walking, there is one of the cherry trees added by Natura. And there's a bunch of other stuff from Natura lurking around. There's some berry bushes around here.
Which is a very good source of food, which we might want to get right now before we pull a Richard G.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah,
Click,
it's
click.
also yeah. Oh, let's grab some of these guys. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, I got that. Oh, I don't want to break the. Well,
Uh,
actually,
we
you want to
should bring
relocate?
some of the bushes because we will want to have them grow. I think let's bring the entire one.
All right, I'm
And
on it. I love it. And for people who are watching, you may notice that this biome is quite unfamiliar. That's because we're using biomes of plenty as opposed to extra biomes or just vanilla generation. Bios of Plenty has been quietly developing as one of the, I think, the coolest mods out there for like just having a more of a sense of adventure with Minecraft. It's hugely different. So that's pretty exciting.
one of the main things that, ooh, look, cotton. Anyways,
Oh
one of the
yeah.
main things that it adds differently is that the Extra Biomes XL, I believe, uses the same general vanilla generation that, vanilla uses. Imagine that. But XL, I believe you were saying, uses a completely different one?
Well, yeah. So they're actually integrating a bunch of other code too, but it does use a different engine for a lot of stuff, and so you'll see differences in how the terrains are generated. Subtle things like how caves come up, things like that. So it's very different, and there's just a ton of biomes, and there's even a hidden world with a super biome that is just the most idyllic and awesome biome that you could possibly want to build in. It has everything you'd ever want, but no monsters and no darkness, and it's an amazing place. The Promised Land, they call it.
Okay, kind of like the Aether, but without the mods, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite like the Aether because there isn't like infinite pits to fall into. You can't fall out of the world. It really is like a idyllic world, kind of a homogeneous, idyllic world with just this one perfect biome.
I don't think the Aether was exactly infinite pits, more like, infinite floating islands. So,
Yeah.
yeah, don't fall. Might be a bad idea.
Well, and we'll have Aether in this pack too as soon as they get it ironed out. It doesn't work quite right. I tried to, because I love adventure maps, and Twilight Forest and a Tomb are in this pack too. Can't wait for those. And Ars Magica, I'm off in the distance over there. You can see an Ars Magica structure. Should we go over and check that out while we talk?
I think we should, might as well, and gather up some random saplings and wood while we're going at, since we
Yes.
might as well do something useful.
Yeah. Also, this random stone here is from underground biomes. There's a lot of unique rocks in this world, and almost none of the original stone. It all gets replaced by different rocks of different colors. So, like this stuff, I can't break it yet, but we'll make a tool and break it soon. And
That being said, you can still craft the regular cobblestone if A, you need to build something with cobblestone, or B, say, vanilla stuff such as levers. Though I think the levers actually use the cobblestone that this mod provides, but some
yes.
non-integrated packs or mods,
Yeah,
rather.
it isn't perfect, but it tries to. Whoa, Enderman outside. Whoa, sorry, just dodging him. Yeah, it isn't quite perfect, but it definitely works for almost every vanilla recipe. Actually, every vanilla recipe works fine with the underground biomes, cobble, and bricks. And there are some, of course, some things that don't work, but you can add them, and you can always craft back the stone to whatever you want. It's just
Okay.
really nice to have a greater option of building materials, and that probably it's worth mentioning. We have Imabis's microblocks. Here's the door.
Yep.
You want to? Speaking of levers, we should make one because there's a door here, and I
I'm
can't
gonna
open it.
first get the wooden pickaxe, which I just created, and here we
Okay.
go. We got a piece of cobblestone, and we can just easily show that the lever actually works. So I'll be able to create a stack of levers in no time. So
Awesome.
let's go here
You
and
want to open this up and be careful
pressure
of
plate.
traps. These sometimes are. Yeah, there's a pressure plate on the inside. Oh boy,
Might be
it's
useful.
overgrown in here.
Hmm. And
It's just.
also a bunch of bookcases, which we might be able to find some
Oh, that's
use in.
awesome.
Now, is this overgrownness just a wacky biome generation, or is it just
No, I
how
think
it's
this is
supposed to go?
intentional. I see this even in vanilla worlds, and you
Hmm.
can see it's just like it's like an abandoned place, and it's been who knows what sort of strange magical antics took place here, right? I mean,
Yeah, just
oh, so
some
this is
guy using Wand of Equal Trade. Might as well get it with the air blocks as well.
yeah. So this is actually from Ars Magica, which is another one of the mods. Oh, we have a brewing stand up here.
What already?
Free brewing stands for
And a
everyone,
cauldron.
just for
That's
us. But
good. Oh,
and we have a chest up here. Oh, with arcane essence, spell recipe for 7 League
infinity.
Stride, and magma ball, and an affinity tome arcane, and a wow. Look at all this stuff.
You're gonna have
Okay.
to. Oops, and apparently I used the Affinity Tomb. That was
Well,
not planned.
you are now the master mage. Okay, let's. I'm gonna take the
What's
spells
it
then.
supposed to do? I have a little
So,
thing in my corner. You might be able
yeah,
to explain it better than I can.
sure. So, Ars Magica is very different from Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft, you own. Wow, this structure is pretty cool for a generated structure.
Yeah,
You know what? This is not a bad place to start our adventure. We should probably fortify, like, make this place livable,
yeah.
and make
Actually,
this.
it's pretty livable as it is right now, though not as much floor space for working. Though we can easily change that. I think I'm gonna create a crafting table and put it right next to the brewing stand. Might be a good
Okay,
idea.
let me blow your mind. You don't need a crafting table.
Oh, you
Uh,
suck.
Aim at
What
the
the?
ground and press M.
I think you just cheated there.
So this is part
Oh,
of
no way, no way.
yeah, it works. Of course, Chicken Bones did this because it's beautiful, right? This is his transposers mod. On the sly adds this, so you can. So watch, we can go like I can go M. You put like a piece of wood. See, now it shows you what it makes. If you press M again, you get that stuff.
You know what I'm gonna make with this thing? Just because. Thank you very
Pressure.
much.
Yeah, well done, sir. Right, so that I think is super cool. It also adds some other stuff that is super cool. So I have some planks now, and what I'm gonna do
I hate
is
to say something a little detrimental, but it's nighttime.
oh no sweat. I was just gonna turn up. This is gonna make a plank pressure plate thing for this front door,
Okay.
so that we. So let's see. It's like almost disorienting using this thing. It's like super good. Okay, there we go. And then it's like that, and then we Just set it down like that.
I think I heard many people just say cheater.
You know what? Modded Minecraft, ladies and gentlemen. Modded Minecraft. What are you going to do? And actually, still, it's pretty useful to have those. And I don't know if you just used it, but it's kind of awkward, right? So,
Slightly. You have to get used to it, definitely. And let's see, how can we remove this stuff from the crafting grid? Okay, just have to right-click it. Okay.
yeah.
And also, if there's no actual recipe that it can create, you can just press M again, apparently, and it gives you the items back.
Yes.
But
All
you
right.
can't exactly do stacks with this, can you?
Well, it's not as awesome as a crafting table, especially with the changes that 151 made. So you can do stacks, but it's kind of limited in what you can do, especially with that. I don't know if you play with the 151 left-click drag stuff, but
I've
that stuff
had
is.
a lot of practice in Inferno Mines.
Oh, so yeah, that stuff it's way better, right, in that regard. So I would still build crafting tables, but for quick little things like making a pressure plate, you no longer need to suffer.
Okay, so let's get these cobwebs out of the way so that we have a bit more usable space.
All right.
And there's one downstairs, and you should probably make a sword yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to be making a few tools here. I figure we'll just start gathering resources. Although, yeah, probably the first thing we should do is not build too many tools because
Ah,
because we can just go right into Tinker's construct, and there's really no
yeah.
reason we shouldn't, right? Is
Though
there?
some
Can
of
you
the
think?
base tools are going to be neat. Eh,
Yes.
okay, you're right. I hate it when you're right.
Hey, why is everyone so? Everyone cuts me all the time. All right.
Well, maybe you're just so cuttable.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that, but it's entirely possible that I am just full of cuts.
Or they're just trying to trim your dang beard.
You know what? My beard is beautiful. Don't mess with it.
Uh-huh. Sure, that's what they all say. At least those with beards. I don't think I heard many women say that.
Well, you know what? Don't judge, okay?
Unless you're a woman, in which case I won't judge you.
For having a beard.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm
Okay.
gonna put a few blueberry bushes outside as well. Give them a chance to grow because they're going to take a while to grow if I
Yeah, I've
remember.
never done that before. They take a long time?
If I remember correctly from my tinkering with, not Tinker's Construct, but InfitTools and the pack that it had, it took quite a bit and, well, just a bit of time, especially if you're just waiting in front of the bush to get some food.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of is a bummer.
Okay. So, yeah, it's too bad. We need to get some time-space control technology vis-a-vis beds, because
Sorry,
we
I
spent so
don't
much
have a
time.
watch. I can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah. We need to get
Hey,
this darkness away. It's
vanilla
unfortunate that
stone.
yes, a little bit of it down here. I think that's part of the generation of the structure. Uh, uh, oh God, it's so dark down here. I hope I don't die over and over and over.
So, what are some of the rocks that we have here? So, this rock is quartzite, cobblestone,
Yep.
and also smooth stone, but we haven't got to the smooth stone. Hey, look, water.
Oh, really? Is there a hidden room?
There
Oh,
might be.
what is this? Let's see. There's some extra spider gunk down here.
Uh,
It's a
y-
little scary to do without a torch.
yeah.
Tell you what,
Let's
you're the
see.
pro here, I'm told, so you should.
Should go forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You're totally right. You're.
Okay. It's probably just. Actually, there's quite a bit of cobblestone, cobwebs. I'm not too sure why
I wonder if
is
there's a spider
that.
spawner. Beware.
There might be, though. You would have assumed that the
We
creepy
be
little buggers would have attacked us by now.
the
Or
endless
it
hissing.
could just be something that's vanilla-esque. Okay, and that's going to be a drowning area. Okay, so maybe what you could do is get a bit more cobblestone, make a furnace. We can actually make some torches.
Yeah. Do you have any uncooked wood left over?
I got 4 pieces here.
Okay. So, by the way, you can make furnaces out of the.
Here you go.
Oh, do. You can make furnaces out of any of the rocks, but I'm just using this boring old vanilla stone.
Slowpoke.
Well,
I'm
it
dying
is
here.
it is slow to use. It definitely is.
Yeah,
So let's
especially
get
since you
that.
can't really use your awesomeness to craft it. That was horrible. Okay,
I have
let's get.
powerful awesomeness. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, this is exciting.
I'm
Whoa!
talking about truth right now. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, far be it from me. Um,
Break, I say, break. Okay, so I see something going off into the corner. I don't know if it's just some sort of odd vanilla. Okay, and apparently the absence of air bubbles does not mean that you're safe. It just means that you're going to die very soon.
okay, so there's like a whole cavern down here.
Not really a cavern. There's something going out to the right.
Oh wow.
Maybe you could just torch the area to get water out of the way.
How do I? Is there a trick to that?
Um, Mind
Oh,
giving
there
me
you go.
the torches quickly?
There you go. They're running away.
That should be quick.
They're on the
Okay.
lamb.
Apparently, they do not like water much. Okay,
Yeah, well,
so the main thing is that you don't want the infinite water quirk to continue going, so we need to get rid of the source blocks. And there we go. Another one, and let's get... Okay, let's block this off so that we actually have some room to work
remember
with
to
and get our
breathe.
dirt.
There you go.
Yeah, breathing is kind of useful nowadays.
Key. It's
Okay,
key to.
incoming.
Whoa! I wonder if that's. Oh, that must be the ocean right there.
I don't think it's the ocean, actually. It doesn't seem to be going... It's a whole tunnel.
Oh wow.
Maybe it just spawned in water? I'm gonna take a look outside because it must be lighter outside. And in fact, I know where in general it goes, so it's around here.
Interesting. I wonder if the mages had a secret tunnel.
Probably for their sewage.
Spider, spider, spider. Whoa! Oh well, we got some string. Hey yo. Okay.
String harder.
Oof.
Okay, so it's going out this way, and it might just be odd generation of water. I don't know if there's actually anything special here. It just seems like water that's going around the perimeter. And I'm
Okay. Well.
yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? There was a little. There's a little like moat around the outside over here, and it looks like maybe. Whoa! I don't want to provoke that skeleton. No, he sees me without any of his friends.
I'm
Oh, look,
there
there's
to save. Oh, look, Spider decided to pop in and say hi.
inside our house. No.
No, from up top. Okay, so let's see.
Word.
Skeleton, I'll get him quickly.
You get
Before he
yours.
gets me quickly, because that. Hey, look, rift over
Where?
here, Kirin, or Dave,
Where?
or right here.
Go ahead, Karen. Oh, snap! So this is part of the Dimensional Doors mod. Wow, there's a lot right here. This is an unstable point in the world. If we put down a Dimensional Door here, we will find a network, a dungeon network down there.
Uh,
And that dungeon network can actually go off almost infinitely. I've explored one in another world, and it lasted. I went through 130 rooms before I got bored.
oh, by the way, can you pull out this arrow right sticking out my head?
I'm afraid that I'm not qualified to do that.
What good are you?
That's
Okay,
fantastic. Ouch! What just hit me?
my own wit.
I see. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
it's very useful sometimes. Okay, so
We got
there's
some.
oh look, there's also a blue slime over here, which
Oh, that's from Natura.
yeah.
Sorry, it's from Tinker's Construct, actually. One of the reasons that I really am happy about this spawn is that we have some vanilla biomes to provoke the spawning of Natura stuff. Oh boy, these rifts.
Oh no, are they spreading?
Yeah, well, that's not good. You
Uh,
know, we
is
just
there
we should just not look.
fake? Sorry, not look at what? I've kind of missed that part.
So these various rifts, they're unstable points in reality, and they will grow over time. You can see it's actually eating the world.
Yeah.
Um, you know what I'm
Got
gonna
one
do?
more stick.
You know what I'm gonna do? I am actually going to briefly. I don't want us to have to deal with this because the problem is this will seriously destroy the world and start spawning Endermen at a fantastic rate. So I'm gonna cheat just a little bit, and we're gonna see Rift.
For those people who do not like squeamish sights, look away now.
Yes. So this is not what I want, but this is actually this is very rare to have happen, but when it does, it's totally out of control. Um, I'm just gonna go into full on. What happens is the rifts join together, and they form this giant super rift. And when they join this giant super rift, they begin to consume the landscape, grow exponentially in size, and spawn Endermen rapidly. So suboptimal from the perspective of a starting area. And this is so beautiful, and this is our series. You can see it just tore through the landscape, by the way. You can see there's the big hole over here where it just completely ripped things apart. That wasn't there like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, unless there's some sort of, sarlacc or something like that just eating out of the world.
Uh, well, I assure you that it is far scarier than a sarlacc. That mod can destroy the world quickly if left unchecked. They recommend not having any near your starting area because the chunks are loaded.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should probably get started with our efforts here. So let's make
I'm
some.
gonna make some picks right now. You can probably pick up the extra picks that we have once I make them. Okay, there's one, and got a second one for you. There we go.
Awesome.
So
I am
two
going
picks.
to. Awesome. I have no picks. I'm going to actually grab an axe too, and I'm just going to go. If we want to do our tinker stuff, God, I can't believe we already have a brewing table. That's just so awesome.
Are you back in the base?
I am back in the base.
Okay.
I ran in there because I was afraid.
You mean afraid of the Enderman about to kill you, or afraid of the Sarlacc eating whole?
All of
Here
the
you go.
above and then some. Thank you. Awesome. Perfect. I'm gonna go grab some wood. We need fuel. If you want to nose around for a sec and maybe take a look at the other terrain generation, I think folks in my stream have seen some of the stuff that we've got, but I'm sure that many people in yours haven't. So if you want to
I got
show
some
them.
deep iron ore that we can probably take a look at soon.
Yeah, so deep iron is one of the Metallurgy 3 metals. That's one of the fantasy metals. So Metallurgy 3, there is a beta out. You can only get it by listening on Twitter. And it works pretty well. I like Metallurgy 3, and we're using it for most of the ore generation. For beta purposes, we're not using it for all of the ore generation, because some mods, not Metallurgy 3, but some mods are a little ill-behaved with how they accept other ores. In particular, Tinker's Construct. In my stream, I had a pretty interesting scenario where it couldn't melt down any other ores.
Don't mind me, I'm just failing at making an axe.
As a tricky it's underrated how difficult it is to make an axe with your bare hands and a grid on a table. So, but yeah,
the button tree.
we got a bunch of other stuff too.
Just making so many wood jokes, it's unbelievable. Oh dear.
I'm trying to play through the pain. Play through the pain.
Okay, so
cut.
there's some odd bushes here. I don't know if they drop anything also, like anything different, or are they just general seed bushes?
Who knows, man? Let's cut them.
You can tell there's an expert here, folks.
I mean, Biomes of Plenty is such a massive mod. By the way, here's another great example of just what I love about mixing Biomes of Plenty and underground biomes with a couple World Gen mods. We get like these really cool looking hills that are really like, this is just a hill, right? But it's got like 3 different types of stone, an unusual looking cherry tree. I mean, all this stuff, right? It makes even simple little terrain features into like notable locations.
We also got some tundra over there.
Oh wow, ice flow, nowhere to go.
And another fantasy metal I see right here. It's
grab
red.
It. Who knows what it is? If you can.
And it requires iron, apparently.
I'm surprised you could get the deep iron with stone. So the fantasy
I'm just
metals,
that deep, folks.
it's pontificating iron. I'll leave this the way it is. Hopefully we can get got a little bit of cherry wood here. Interesting. So I have a book over here. Anyways, we need some wood and some sticks. One of the side effects of metallurgy is that we can start metal doubling really early, like super early.
Though not exactly at the most efficient route, is it?
Oh man, it eats, especially the early versions, eats so much coal, so we can't even approach that until we have a whole bunch of wood. And we're also going to need a bunch of wood to set up our Tinker's Construct
Tinkering
workshop. Our little tinkering workshop, right? We got to make some quality goods.
Also,
we got to export.
Also, we're going to need a bit of food soon.
Yeah.
You mean dying is a good thing?
You know, one thing about that, actually, you make a really solid point, because you see, sir, we have this problem where when we die, our food bars won't reset.
Okay, so if we die when we completely starve, does it bring us to 3? Or does it completely starve us
We
continuously?
start starving, as far as I know.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. Okay,
Yes,
if you
you
don't...
kill some skeletons, right? So you have some bone meal.
Yeah, though the bone meal has been nerfed.
Been changed, I know. But it should be enough to get at least a little bit of wheat going. But
Yeah,
yeah, probably making food. Oh, there we go. Did I
I
get some other seeds?
think the best
I
bet
got
is
some
to
barley
just
seeds.
stare at
That's
this
actually a
blueberry bush.
good fortuitous for us because we can make food much faster with that.
Okay,
So now we got the wood. Let's stay out gathering late until the sun goes down. This
and
is like some straight up don't starve here now.
I just got disconnected from the server.
Hmm. Google is being pretty good.
Yeah, okay, I'm back,
Well, I'm
and
sure he'll get.
I'm going to edit that out of the video because I think I need to hide your IP address for some odd reason. Hmm.
It would be nice. Well, I'm gonna whitelist it before we end it, so it won't be too big a deal. But it is only public for the brief moment, unless you're
Yeah,
streaming, in
I'm
which
not
case
streaming,
prepare.
which would kind of be bad at
Uh,
this point.
uh,
Okay, so I got the 9 bone meal with me, and actually I only have 3 bones. For some reason, it recrafted itself. Huh, odd. So I'm gonna just start with getting some
Magic.
wheat because, yeah, magic. Because you can definitely find that in mods. Come on, you're speaking crazy.
um, I have some barley seeds here, which are better than wheat, basically, for making food.
Okay,
So they can't be used for breeding. So I'm gonna get those over to you as I tear the landscape apart. Huh, cotton. Right.
okay. It doesn't look
Here you
like we
go.
can mix
Barley seed.
cobblestone.
I should turn off. Everybody, look. No longer cheat mode. Recipe mode. Cotton
Hmm.
seeds
I cannot
and
seem
that.
to get. Okay, I'm going to be right back after I sort this stuff out. Poof! Sorry about that issue, folks. I have managed to find myself in a field of glory. Okay, that was very uneventful. Maybe we should make it near the water.
You think it actually matters? Like it? Well, I guess we could. I guess we have this nice water trench over here. You're right. I should do it over there.
Yeah,
We could just use this water trench for something valuable as opposed to just a terrain feature. Good call. This
good
is what the
call, good
pros
call.
teach you.
And apparently trying to do this with a pickaxe is not working. Okay.
Funny about how that is.
Okay, that's the barley or regular
This is actually
seeds.
this is the regular wheat. I'll do the barley in a sec.
Okay,
'Cause
and
in fact, I think you have the barley. I think
I have the bone meal and I have 2 blueberry bushes.
I don't have the barley, so you must.
I can attest to my innocence that I have barley. Great.
So I planted the cotton over there. We'll need it soon.
Want to show me where to plant the barley?
Anywhere that you want here, I'll put down. I have one barley here. I just picked it up literally right now. Whoa.
Okay,
I'll
and
toss.
let's grow these.
Yes, look at that fanciness.
Okay, we got 3 pieces. Now, what's the best way to process these? Through a furnace?
Um, yeah, I think so. We can make it into flour and then make it directly into bread in the furnace, which I
Okay.
think will be a good call for us.
Yes, it would be. And by the way, Kirin here is going to be our NEI due to world eating bug.
Oh no. Factorization 0727 has a bug with NEI 1597. I want to say, or is it 1957? Don't know.
I won't be able
Anyways,
to help you there.
they crash each other. Why don't you go ahead and cook up the stuff in here? But you can use NEI. I reserved the item IDs for factorization. As soon as he fixes his problem, we'll get it going. There's no world gen that we need.
Okay,
I'm making sure that
so
silver and lead are being set up.
we got this, and we're going to, like a boss, cook them with sticks. So how much
I think
hunger do you have right now?
I'm down by 4,
You're
so
down by 4. Okay, I'm taking 2 pieces.
you go
I
for it.
am down by 7.5
All
because
right,
I'm boss
so
like that.
oh wow, this cherry wood looks cool.
Okay, so let's see. What else can we do in the immediate area? You can grab the last piece that'll be in there.
Okay, sure. I was going to go upstairs and make all the stuff we need for our tinker tools and yummy bread. And we could also set up begin to mine. We have this nice little start of a mine down here.
Yeah, I kind
So,
of like caving personally. I don't
well,
like branch mining.
there's a cool system right over there. Oh my God, there's a nitro creeper over there. Don't even look. Don't even look. They have very long vision. Let's come back inside. Let's act calm. I
Um,
need you to be calm. Can you be calm for me? I feel I feel like you're not calm right now. I've been so abused by those things in my test worlds. I just can't even take it anymore.
okay, I'm just gonna take this and find them.
What are you taking? Where are you going?
Hey, Kieran, how are you?
Hi. I'm just looking out for the. See, you can see him over there. Actually, there's two new monsters. Oh, he despawned.
There's
Um,
one. I see it.
yeah. Well, that's the blue creepers from those guys are from Ars Magica, and they actually aren't so dangerous. They hurt, but mostly what they do is when they show up in groups, they drain your mana, which means you can't cast spells.
For some reason, I don't think that's a problem right now.
Yes, it will be soon though if we do our jobs right, sir. Um,
Yeah,
all right.
you're the one getting paid the big bucks here, folks.
Yes. All right. Let's make our Let's get over here and I'll make our tinker tools.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting on a ton of wood. Might as well get this done,
I'm not
and then we'll
going
go.
to touch that, by the way.
Not going to touch what the.
Sitting on a bunch
Oh.
of wood.
Yeah, Um,
So I think we are out of time this episode, so maybe we can do that next time.
okay, sure, sure. Welcome to Resonant Rise.
Okay, so what are we going to call this series, by the way? Resonant Rise?
Um,
Because that might
Mich-
be a little much. Okay, let's just say this. That's all the time we have for this episode of The Pack with No Name. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to me and Dave over here, as he gets abused extensively. Wave
Nobody
time.
likes me.
Does anyone? Wave time here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.